All right, so let's talk about measuring your crank runout. So this is an Amazon piece, this is an eBay piece made in the United States, supposedly. And of course we have our dial here, and I've set it to top dead center. That's when you know the flat of the crank is facing up. So that's top dead center. And let's just go ahead and move this to our 0 point. All right, so what we're gonna do is, of course, we're gonna rotate the rear wheel, and that's gonna rotate our crank, and then we're gonna look to see if it moves to the lowest point, and then we have to readjust our dial. So let's go ahead and move the rear wheel. You can see it moving, and then we can see kind of where it comes down. So let's keep on moving it. So we know it's somewhere right over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it again. Where does it kind of sit at? You see how it sits right there? And that seems to be the lowest point. So now we got to move our dial to that mark right there on the 0. Now we got to rotate it again to see how much runout we actually have in this Milwaukee 8. So you see how it sits back down to 0, so you know we're in the right position. And it looks like we have, what is that? Is that 4 thousandths? Yeah, it's 4 thousandths. You see how it comes back down? So we are within the crank runout for the SNS plate, for the SNS plate. It's early in the morning, guys. So we're within spec, and that's how you measure your runout. You just adjust to the lowest point, and then you turn it again, and then you see how much runout it's got. And we're right underneath the 5 right there. So we're at 5. We're at 4 thousandths, and of course, if we flex the crank, yeah, I'd say we're within spec. All right, hopefully that helps. Yeah, stay out there, stay safe. Later. All right, so this is the cam Runout Tool M8 from eBay. Nice machine piece, aluminum, solid piece. You can see all the bolts and stuff like that. This is what it comes with: the 2 bolts, and then of course the dial and a little locking mechanism. So pretty neat. Did the job. This is the review of the eBay for 50 bucks or $58. It's a solid piece. Everything works, machined well, solid, high quality, visible markings and everything like that. Of course, overall great tool for the money. So when you're installing this, of course, you got to make sure you put this in correctly. This just goes in like this, and you got to make sure it's locked into place. All right, so you just turn this in there. You can see there's no notch, there's no flathead or anything. This is just by hand. All right, you're not supposed to crank down on these pieces. So that's pretty much locked into place, and now you can get accurate readings. So that's how you get this ready for the runout. So you got to hold that up, put it in position, and then just go ahead and put these bolts into place. And you just got to make sure it's nice and tight, so there's no play in the in your readings. So you got to make sure there's no play. Everything's solid, everything's bolted down correctly, and as it should be. And that's how you're pretty much ready to start measuring your runout. So we already measured it. Just wanted to show you guys how do you install it, and just an overview and a review of this M8 runout from eBay, and I'll post the link in the description. So high quality, well built, machined fantastically. Yeah, I'm happy for the 58 bucks. You're able to get a little bit of peace of mind on your runout, and see if you're within spec for your cam chest upgrade. Later.